Good evening, everyone. We're back again. I really enjoyed last night's stream, so yeah, we're doing it again tonight. Carrying on from where we left off on our lovely creator base. And you'll have noticed I've turned on subscriber only chat tonight because of all the bots last night. If it's not proving popular, then we will turn it, or we can turn it off. It's easy to do. Right, I was just having a look around. I'm going to have to put another farm in, I think. With the popularity of our base, need more. I'm going to take that one from there. It still keeps that path open. Right, that's that set up. Right. Again, it's back to belting stuff tonight as well. I kind of want to get these connected up tonight. That's there, there, and there. Change that one. Why won't too near that one, so will that one go there? Oh well, doesn't matter. Right. You're getting electronics, or you are getting some good. We need the blue parts, or the yellow parts, sorry. I want to see if this is actually kicked in up here. I'll try another experiment with this. So we've got this bit that we're trying to get built here. I'm going to add waste to the dump list and see if it takes it down. That's the plan anyway. You've got ones, you've got ones. Let's see if actually, if we turn it all on, they'll actually come and get some of these parts. There we go. That's good. Yeah, because if we can get this hooked up, then the idea is we'll get this hooked up as well. Right, so you go straight ahead. You from there to there. Pickup can't reach destination. Where are you trying to get to? Off. Right, so that's those ones. Like that. Oh god, I don't think this will work because I've got a thing I've cocked up here. Didn't leave enough space. Right, let's try this one again. So if we take it to there, then across. Go to there. No. Right. You to there. There. It's a bit of a mess of conveyors, but if you get it all hooked up. Review empty. I also worked out I want a... Where are they? Oh, there they are. there. Right. It's the fun bit of this game, is just trying to get it all set up so it all works. Right, that's that set up. Oh, why is this not... Right, we'll have a look up here and see if this is any of this is actually emptying. Oh, you're emptying, that's good. The one we were trying to get rid of. Some seems to have gone over there. Don't know. Just getting this lot to work. This one's working. Actually going to need another storage unit. There. That's good. That means we've got the ones that were in that belt out. That's going to be a good thing. Anyone who's just joining us, yes, I have turned on subscriber only chat for the simple reason is the amount of bots we were getting last night. So if you want to chat, please just hit the subscribe button. It costs nothing. And then you can come and have a chat with us. It's set so you can instantly talk once you've hit the subscribe button as well. But with all the bots we were getting on the channel last night, I just thought it was the most sensible thing to do to remove the option for them. That's mostly blocks you need there. We can get that set up, that'll help. I'm getting a bit concerned about food. Right, we've got crop rotation. I'll go to a normal setup for that. And now that's them hooked up, so that's them all connected and working. we're getting funds through. They don't need to export now. This one. Well, they're already taken most of them out of there. Well, that's good. Yeah, low food supply. The fact that this is now working is good. It's a good and encouraging start, and at the rate these things are now producing, that's fairly coming on quickly. We may put a groundwater pump in once we get this working. Oh yeah. That's good. I'll get us another farm soon. You trade chickens. I don't want chickens. Not yet, anyway. I think that'll be all of that bit kind of hooked up once all that side's hooked up as well. We've got the second farm, which is good. We'll have vegetables soon as well, but then we're going to have to make sure we supply... Oh, hang on, we've got to do this one. There. Actually, no, I'll go do the belts and that later. As I said, yeah, if you're a subscriber, say hi. Don't bite. If you've got questions about the game, feel free to ask them. If you've got suggestions, then let me know as well. Oh, that food is worrying me. Now, is that, how are we getting on with that? Is that waste and anything with? Right, so that one's gone. Oh, look, it's all gone. It finally worked. Yay! Giving the oil a bit more of a priority. So we've got belts now starting to hook in. Quick deliver that. So this one's now being completely fed with parts. I'm not on Discord at the moment though. Good evening, Sean. Waste disposal's fixed. I'd have to load into Discord. Let me just do that. Actually, I'm not actually even... That's not set up right. Hello, sorry, bear with me a second. I've just got to alter a setting. Where is it? I can't find settings. There it is. Optical, is it that one? Right, say something. Andy, say something.
Mary had a little lamb.
There we go. It's fine. Try you're on voice as well on the stream as well.
Oh, I should have said something sensible then.
Nah, why do that? Good evening.
Hello, mate.
So Andy, you're now hearing, is a friend of mine who also is a Captain of Industry fan as well. Have you been playing the updated version?
I'm going to start tomorrow.
Oh, mate, this is just so much fun.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's kicking my... well, I'm on easy mode because it kicked my butt, as I said to you the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Food supplies have improved. It's actually emptying my waste plant. Thank God. I had these waste plants I had 2 of last night and they wouldn't empty them.
So waste is in play a lot earlier now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or waste for them from the settlement.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of things that are in there. You've got the is it over, if I put it over here? No, it's over here. Can't remember where it is. The rubber plant's in earlier now, which makes sense. You can actually get your own rubber being made a lot quicker.
I never had any trouble with rubber.
No, I mean I used to import a lot. Good evening, Cat Zenny. How are you this evening, my friend? Hope you didn't mind the fact I tagged you into the tweet when I put out about the stream. Yeah, this is actually coming together now. I'm starting to... It just seems to take a lot longer to get the kind of initial bits up and running because there's so many different bits.
Well,
because it's like
my approach to it. I don't really mind it being slow, but it's not conducive to a good stream, is it? If it watering paint dry.
Yeah. Well, have I got a warning for our low food? The construction parts, the first part is the same. Okay?
Yeah.
The second part uses electronics.
Second part.
You know, the CP2, the yellow ones.
Oh, yeah, tier 2, right.
Yeah, so when it used to use copper, it now uses electronics.
And what's the level of pain for getting electronics?
Hang on, my electronic plant is up here by my vehicle. Where's my vehicle plant? There's my vehicle plant. Actually, no, I've got one down there. Electronics is rubber and copper.
Ah, hence the early rubber. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
But vehicles now need vehicle parts.
As part of maintenance, right?
No, to actually build vehicles, you now need vehicle parts.
Right, okay, that's not a problem.
So to get vehicle parts, you make them from electronics and mechanical parts. Yeah, it gets a bit like that. It's like you're just constantly going, huh? Something else. So you've got to get your different productions up quicker.
Is that right? Is speed the requirement?
No, but it's
or is it
like,
just get there?
You kind of have to get. I mean, I'm only just now starting to go right. This is settling down to where I kind of want it. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like I've got my fuel and rubber production. I have my vehicle production centre, which I don't really need at the moment, but I'm building up parts for the next bit. My concrete plant, which still needs a bit of connection done to it. Actually, that's empty that. That needs to
A
be
lot of coppers sat in trucks there doing nothing.
no, that's iron. At the moment, that's because there's a...
Sorry, I meant iron.
Yeah, that's because this at the moment is not really completing at the moment.
You've not got storage yet?
I have... Well, that one's not built for some reason. Actually, if we do that... this is just a jumbled mess. That's because I'm running 5 level 1s. Yes, Sean, yeah, it does sometimes feel watching the grass grow. But I mean, have you seen the crater map you get with the supporters one?
No, I know I've got the supporters.
Look at this. But... It's like, you know, the one with the high mountain? You know, yes. You build in the valley, right? This is like the reverse of that.
Oh, okay.
Except it's down the way. So I mean, there's your docks at the front. You'll see in a couple of seconds, of course, after I say it.
Yeah.
Right. So the docks are kind of looks kind of fairly sensible.
Ah.
Right. But then if you look, it ramps into it, and then it goes downhill from there. And supposedly you can make that flood. Oh, and there's thunder and lightning in the game now.
I've heard that.
So yeah, just so everyone's aware, I have, as I said, I'm going to say it again, I have put subscriber chat on tonight because of the amount of sex bots we were getting in the stream last night. It was a bit mad.
Oh, just so you know.
Yes.
That Icarus mission's done.
All right.
So when you pop back in, just go straight to the ship, and you'll get paid.
Cool.
It nearly had us. Polar bear nearly had us.
Oh, I've still not seen the polar bears.
Yeah, lucky you. I wish I hadn't.
Right, so that's that.
Oh, we've started a new one.
All right, okay.
A lot harder. It's a 30-day one.
Cool. Well, I'm sure we're going to stream it on Sunday night again.
I should hope so.
Good. I enjoy the Icarus streams.
Good.
I need to find a way. I might have to turn that off for a bit. I may have to kind of backtrack slightly to get some level 1 parts. Oh, vegetables. Right, I need to change my food system slightly.
I was watching Nihilas give this a go earlier.
Yeah?
Because it's his niche kind of game.
Yeah.
I kind of expected him to be right up there at Grandmaster level. He wasn't. He hasn't understood this at all. Well, he's understood it a bit, but not to get the best out of it yet.
I think a lot of people, they try. I mean, I think we've kind of, you know, over the months that I've been playing this now, it's that not being afraid to fail and learn from it approach.
Sure.
Because, as we've said, is you can't. This game, you are going to fail at it. You know,
yeah.
As I said, you know, my very first try of this version, probably I didn't even last half an hour. I got my butt handed to me.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I was trying. I mean, you think I've done probably a good 150 hours at medium level on the beta and handled it with no problem. But medium on this, because of the amount of different complexity systems you need to get up and running, is a bit much.
It's there.
But I think you've got to understand what you have to get and what you have to step back from. You with me? So it's like knowing what, you know, it's like we know with Icarus which bits we have to do to start with to start off successfully.
Yes.
It's kind of like that. You've got to get to that stage with this. And at the moment, even on easy, I don't feel I'm at that stage.
The trick is you can't scale this at speed. If you do that, you'll just sit there with stuff, with trucks running late,
Yeah.
stuff not getting built. It's just, and it
The one
doesn't work.
exactly, Sean. Best way to learn to master it: crawl, walk, run. Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
yeah, I like that phrase. That's really well put.
Yeah.
I think the one bit I miss from the beta version, and there is one thing I really do miss. Do you remember the truck timer that used to go up to thousands of seconds?
Yeah.
I miss that because it only goes up to 99 now.
Well, if that's telling you that your trucks are maxed out, that's good enough. That's all
Yeah,
you need to
but I
know.
miss that stupid counter. The one that used to look and go, can I trip this over? Because it automatically seemed to be, it tripped over and then went, oh well, you're there now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I miss that.
I only accept short periods of delivery delays.
Yeah.
I never, if I see it go in the red, it means I've done something faster than I should have done.
Yeah. I think at the moment, it's the problem I know at what's delaying mine at the moment is the amount of belts that need hooked up. That's what's delaying mine. But that's just because at the moment,
But what's the rush?
well, no, that's it. At the moment, it's just a case of I've had to take a step. I've had to switch off that side of things so I can get a couple of basic parts. Because one of them is my storage for the building parts. As soon as it's built, watch I can quick deliver it and get it built. I can then turn that belt back on. Right, I can get. I want that on priority. That one on priority. I do like the new storage containers, like those.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to those and
like,
the balancers as well.
Yeah, I haven't had to use the balance. Look at this. I think this is my first vegetable crop. Look how green that is. Right, I actually need to put another market up here. Because you can only put one product in, so I've turned that to vegetables. Yeah, because you have to put so potatoes would go into every different food thing has to go into its own food market.
That's interesting. Okay.
I think especially in early stages because I think you might unlock the. I don't know because you know yourself. You look at the tech tree. So many things on the tech. I love the tech tree. Right, that one's built. That one's built. Can I get that complete? Get that one done. This is getting the iron under more automation, which is good. Woods filling. Keep full. Off. No, it's not. Import I want. Export I don't want it doing. Don't need it to do that. No. Actually, I don't need to do any of that because it's hooked up to the main line. That one I'll let check. The wood I don't mind either. Yeah, it's all starting to... It's kind of... Vicky jumped out her skin last night with the lightning. She was watching the stream, and of course she joined late on, so she hadn't had any of the warnings about it. And all of a sudden the screen flashed. Because it's quite powerful.
Should try watching our Icarus streams.
Oh, tell me about it. That corner where the market was placed looks like a travel choke point. Yeah. Well, no, it's because there is space, because we're not going to be... I'm not putting things on it at the moment, because I hopefully want to move all of this. And I don't like the fact that the base is... I need this space for eventually probably for the oil system. Because there's not much land next to the sea. So I kind of have to move all of this, but I've got to get space to move it. I mean, this might be a space here. There's nothing really there. If I put the thing on to clear all the trees from there, I could potentially move the housing to there. It's just along from the farms. I know there's water in the area. And then when I start the bit, well, I've already started the descent. Started to build a ramp over here. Except it's not dumping much at the moment. Everything's kind of, all the coal and all this stuff is kind of clean. You know, before you used to get a lot of rubbish. Right, that's...
Stick the layers on a sec, mate. Let me have a look to see how clean or how dirty it is.
See, it's not until you get quite low down. I mean, there's a bit over here of like concrete, but the coal and the surface coal is clean. It's once you get further down the mountain in the iron. See, like see here, you've got to be digging through this bit. There's not that much gold. It's like, I love it. That's just a solid iron mountain, solid copper mountain. Look at that water bit at the bottom.
Fascinating.
It's an amazing map. I love this map. The other map's quite good as well, the other new map. That's the one I'm doing the series with.
That's the Crescent one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you're on to potatoes. Have you been exported up here? No, where's all the vegetables gone? They're sitting in storage. Because I haven't put it on a decent priority, that's why. And there's a harvest now button on the fields as well. So if you're running short of food, you can early harvest food.
Oh, okay.
Come on, collect some vegetables. Collect some vegetables. There you go, first road of vegetables going up to the housing.
Okay, now I'm puzzled.
What?
Because I see you've still got crop rotation available to you here.
You don't to start with.
Right.
You have to unlock it. So you unlock crop rotation and then vegetable farming.
Gotcha.
And then wheat farming. Then corn farming.
Gotcha.
Soya beans. Booze.
Now you're talking.
You get to make booze. Okay, that should be interesting. I haven't seen that. That must be one of the luxuries. Yeah, because you've got 4 different food groups you've got to get. This will give me 2 food groups. I might put in another field. How many workers have I got? 38. I might as well make sure I've got overloaded on food. You can never have too much food. Especially if you get to make booze out of it. Or should I go the other way? No, I can't go the other way. There's a cliff in the way. Pipe. Out. And vegetables and potatoes have different outputs on the farm. And you can trade for chickens.
Excellent. Curry coming in then.
Right, so you're now full there. I need that one complete. Or you short? Concrete blocks. I laughed before I was overloaded with concrete. Now I can't seem to make enough of the stuff. Right, let's put coal. And limestone. Oh, my truck queue's down to 22 seconds now with all the automation happening.
I like it, mate.
Yeah. And I'm about to unlock the ability to... I laugh. I'm just getting down that as I'm about to unlock the ability to have more vehicles. So welcome everyone to the stream tonight. If you're just joining us, the stream is on subscriber only chat for the simple reason we got an awful lot of sex bots in the chat last night. So if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, come and chat with us in the thing. Truck traffic has picked up, definitely. Oh, and it's just jumped again to 57 seconds. Oh, and 65 seconds. I think it's because I've just asked it to move all that coal and everything. Right, is any of this part of this I can get completed? I do like the fact you start with the woodcutter. Actually, have you got...
The tree harvester's good, yeah.
Actually, I'm going to take a vehicle off them because he's got... There's a backlog, so he doesn't need two vehicles on each of them. I've got an extra. I made an extra one. I keep going over here to see how much, if they've done anything on the ramp, which they haven't. Yeah, it's blocks that are taking the time. There. There. Quick deliver that. And that. Don't need them on. Crusher's short of slag. That's because the iron mine's not making anything. It's because he's overloaded with iron. Yeah, my fuel plant's caught up again. It got a bit behind for a while. Oh, I need one there. Just realised I haven't hooked up that one. Which means I'm not making as much rubber as I want to be doing. There we go, so that'll solve that problem. Oh, yeah, rubber plants. Actually, just noticed it says cars on the build on the side. Is that cars? Hang on, let's have a look. What's that say? Yeah, it says cars, and it's got stuff written on the side of the rubber plant. I think it says cars. Why aren't you getting into the right? That crude oil's empty. That worries me. Is this crude oil's full? Yeah, it is. I do need to put some more production over there. Still 91%. And I've not sent my ship out because I can't afford it to find it any. I can't afford for it to find any more population. Because I can't really put any more housing in at the moment. Oh, we're up to 20 months food supply. Until that one's online, which we'll prioritise. Potatoes, fertiliser, vegetables, green manure. Right, so we can have more vehicles now. What the heck? I think we've got the parts made. Yeah. We'll have 5 more trucks, since we can. Right, so that should now free up the iron plants to start producing again. The more of this we can get onto automated, I think the better. There we go. I was still just trying to clear everything from one. There's just a little bit of a backlog. Oh, not that one. I thought I'd got it in quick. Caught the quick deliver then. If we can get these, all 5 of these producing, we're going to be laughing. because that's iron starting to kick in again. It's just a backlog, just a severe backlog on the whole system at the moment. I mean, look, the second belt hasn't even started yet. Let's get to finish this lot off. Then I can put all of this. Actually, I'm going to do that now anyway, because a few of them are already hooked up fully. Even if those ones are just producing, we're still getting enough materials that should then... I just wish that... I'm not so keen on... You know the bit, the kind of the bars at the side? Because it doesn't really show you production. I think it shows you what you're generating per 60.
Are you talking about the recipe bars on the right hand side of the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like those.
Right, that's happening. Copper plant. What's happening with my copper plant? Yeah, I thought so. That's what's happening with my copper plant. Certain parts of it they've just kind of ground to a halt because it's blocked up as well. Empty, off. Right, so that should then at least then be more going to the concrete plant. The new farm is halfway built. So you see you've been into the world of Power Wash Simulator still?
I've finished career mode now. I'm just doing... I've got only one more of the specials left to do. That's the mini golf, which is quite a big one.
So we turn that off and that off. It'll stop nicking parts from this area. So it doesn't need to be importing parts anymore. You just be using what it's getting fed. And I've just noticed population is still going up even though I'm not actually bringing people in. I have to put more housing in. Right. Once I can get this bit done, the kind of I think as they call it CP1 done, I can then expand CP2. You with me?
Yeah.
Right, that's another one that should be coming online. Need 4, and that's then with my CP1 production set up. All I've got to do then is get my concrete working a bit better, and we're laughing. I mean, here's a right jumble of assemblies. But I don't normally do 5. Most I've done with this system, my way I built is 4. I probably should have gone for the 6 and then 3 off each line. Right. That is all 5 of those fully connected now. Right. Let's go up and have a look at the concrete one. Or do I change the recipe? Because gravel's made from... Well, yeah, but I'm not really finding much rock. If I'd been picking up more rock, I'd have changed it to using the gravel recipe.
There should be plenty of rock available, mate.
Oh, there is. I mean, I could just literally have it digging out this lot.
Well, exactly.
But then if this lot connects up, then it's going to be generating more as well. And that's going to kick that into operation. We can finally get rid of some copper. And I've deliberately, because I know that the storage is there's going to be new other storages available. That's why I've deliberately just gone for the the one store on things. More the copper we need to get clear of. Right, if I was to do... You need copper and rubber. Copper. Rubber. Definitely makes trucks a lot quicker than it did before. Where are you going? Oh, I know where you're going. Stop dumping there. It was taking my crushed slag away instead of putting it into the blooming mine, wasn't it? Dumb thing. No, you're not allowed to export it. Actually, you have to be at the moment. Because you're not hooked up enough. That's where all my stuff was going. Right. Priority. Our population is getting happier, even though we actually haven't done anything for them. I mean, if I give them water, they'll be delirious. There we go, transport balancing. La, la, la. Right, so we've got to get... Need 3. So has anybody else been playing this yesterday or today? And how have you found it? Any advice that any tips that you want to share? We're always interested in decent advice on these sort of games. That gets that one moving. Now I can turn off the export. I mean, is it? I mean, this is the first time I've ever had to put in 3 mixers and like 2 cement makers. Normally I get by with 2 and 1. Right, that's starting to... Yeah, so I put this I put this here because again it'll mean that it makes more copper over there, which means frees up space to hopefully generate more slag from the production over here. Actually, that can go off as well. And maintenance has changed as well.
Yeah, I saw that.
I read on the Discord that someone... Good evening, Han, Mr. Younger. Good evening, Matthew. Welcome both to the stream. Yeah, someone had literally done the usual, hooked it all up normally, and then wondered why it was all his base was failing. Hadn't noticed that it uses mechanical parts and electronics.
You know, they say, don't they, mate? RTFM.
My God.
Muted your mic.
No, I was just thinking.
Oh.
I was trying to see if I needed to put another maintenance in. I think I might have to because we're not getting up to 100%. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Where is it? Buildings. Actually, I've just realised I haven't actually put... Remove that. I've just realised something I forgot to put in. I didn't put any coal supplied for the fuel refinery. Coal. So of course it's been having to wait, it's having to rely on getting deliveries as and when instead of actually having its own backup supply. Yeah, that's that set up. So as long as, if we can improve the concrete supply, this is...
Just something I learned while playing the beta was only in very exceptional circumstances do you set anything to keep full. Because what happens is it encourages trucks to drive partially loaded just to satisfy its demand. So I always keep it.
But then all you do is you turn the trucks so they don't run partially thing. I will do, and I'll be turning my trucks off partially loaded soon anyway. So they'll only be able to go full loaded soon. But it's just at the moment, it's like, I mean, at the moment my queue's nice and low. But it's just fine, especially when I'm running the containers. I just find it works for me. You know what I mean? It's like, right, this is then, that's got a backup supply, so that means it'll now produce more rubber. Third farm is nearly finished.
I'll try and explain what I was saying. If trucks can hold 20 units, right?
Yeah, no, sorry, DP85, yes. At the moment, no, because I've got them. I don't think I've got them researched yet. Smart balancers. They're on my. There you go. They're on my to-do list. Cycling. Right, you were saying.
Yeah, trucks hold 20 units. And if you set something to keep full, it's not that they might be travelling partially loaded. It's that they may only be taking a few units to that destination and then moving on.
Yeah.
And those journeys could be either side of the map. So to avoid deliveries in teaspoons full as opposed to truckloads is I don't set anything unless it's absolutely required. I never set to keep full. Always set the bar just below, at least 20 below the keep full mark.
There you go. I'm knocking them each down one. Okay.
I'm not saying.
Well, I'll try it. I'll try it.
I'm not saying it's foolproof. It's just I found it kept truck journeys down to only those which are strictly necessary. I mean, you still get the desired effect. You'll still have a silo full of whatever.
Have I got any other ones I need to do? Right. You can export from there if we need to.
So, especially useful for loose and liquids. Not so bad for article storage or unit storage, whatever they call it.
Oh, the more lightning again. Just turn so I can see my production bit because I need to grab a couple of bits if it comes out. I am surprised at the amount of cement that this game goes through now. They've definitely increased the usage of it.
That's just like real life, isn't it? It's just mountains of that stuff on the move everywhere across the planet.
Yeah.
24/7.
Actually, if I unlock the... I've got that, that's the next one we're working on, is the efficient concrete. So that allows me then to use sand and reduce the amount of cement I use, so that'll be good. Because that'll probably just help me get a bit more production made. Half the amount of cement we're using. so that's all happening there. I think they're dumping stuff down there. No idea. They don't seem to be finding anything apart. I mean, the coal mine's not finding anything but coal. Why are you not building? Yeah, it's concrete that's slowing us down. Need to put another. Actually, no, we need a ground. We're actually going to need a. We're going to have to use a groundwater pump. I've managed to resist temptation to put any in until now.
Groundwater pumps are good and they're useful, but they are a liability.
Yeah. No, that's the thing is I haven't actually. I mean, we've had them unlocked for a while, but we just haven't used them.
Well, now that you have balances, you can prevent them draining the groundwater and make sure they only run when you've got no rainwater or no imported water.
Yeah, I haven't. Where I've got this, I haven't got space to build it. The thing is with this, I mean, again, it's part of the bit. Oh, I have got it actually. Did I? Any in that? No, there's none in that at the moment. There's nothing to really stop me from bulldozing. Can't. Clear this out the way. Right, if I put a pipe balancer. There. No, so that was the priority in. See how that works. We got food. We got definitely got the food supply up. Population is now maxed until we get this next housing block built.
Maxed is better than homeless.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll go to homeless because it just says full. I think it's the fact that at the moment it's because it's been natural increase instead of
Immigrants.
Yeah. Where's my research labs?
Yeah, one of those things. One of those tactics that I've used is not to allow population runaway.
Yeah.
It's very easy to do, and then suddenly the stress is all on your farms, and that's a much more difficult problem to handle.
Yeah. Well, that's why my ship's just sat there. Because if I send it out, I don't know what it's going to find.
Indeed.
But at the moment, I mean, I've uncovered a few bits. I know where I've got oil. I know where I've got cargo ships. But at the moment, it's just a case of, right, just sit there, hold your time. We'll find you something to do shortly.
Yeah, that's the very low priority is sending the ship out.
I think I've got the wheat seeds as well already. Yeah, so I can move into wheat, which allows me to then do bread and things like that. Oh, right, so I've got the research lab 2. Now this is what I was going to look at. Where's my research? Because I know one of the thing changes with research labs is that you've got to have lab equipment. Need to move my research labs. Right, okay, I'm going to have to move the research labs. Because I've got to give them a production chain as well now.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's something for me to pay attention to, because normally I'll put them miles out of the way.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd done.
Feeding, yeah.
Tucked them in the corner out the way. Look. Yeah, see, it's got an input on it and an output. Oh, it also needs... Right, you've actually got to build some of the research stuff first. Hang on a minute, so you can't... I'm confused with this. I suppose the only way of finding out is build one. Right, so we'll put you there. You need mechanical parts and electronics to make lab equipment. that because I might have to move it. We're going to get this built and then get I like the dust trails the trucks kick up. Looks like they're all racing when you see groups of them heading around places. Let's have a look how this water situation's getting on. Help if the pipes are all connected. I get an extra half hour of bed tomorrow as well. Don't have to get the bus in the morning. I got to get a lift because it's stupid bank holiday tomorrow.
Platinum Jubilee, mate.
Yeah,
Very
it makes no
first
difference.
and probably the last.
Oh, it'll probably be the yeah, exactly. But I'm still going to work. So yeah, because of the bus, I have to be at work before. I have to be at work for 7, and the first bus doesn't run till 7:20 tomorrow. So I've got a lift coming tomorrow. They finished that Playman housing up there. Oh, there you go. I'll finish it off if they won't. Then I can do that as the priority next. That, then the maintenance. Right, while they build that, I'm just going to take a quick 2-second break. I will leave it on... What shall I leave it looking at? I'll zoom out like that. Give you a kind of overview of everything. Yeah, that's not bad. Right, I will be back in 2 seconds. Right, back again. If anyone hasn't done so already, can you please hit the like button, because it does help promote the stream to other people as well. And if anybody wants to, I'm going to put command up. If you've got Twitter, come up in a second. Click the link. I'll just send out a tweet that we're still here. I'll also put a link up for Discord. If anybody wants to come and join us. Right. That Colbin bit, well, yeah, that's been done. Well, that's... I realise I haven't put the conveyor belt in between them. Right, I've got efficient concrete now. Here's my truck base. Digger. Some more trucks. Where am I going to put the sand? Where am I going to get sand up? Might as well get the sand from there. Looks a nice supply of it. Or to start with, anyway. Keep forgetting that mining stuff is under blooming buildings now. Or under trucks. Do. Oh, you know what it said about buildings can collapse as well? Andy.
Yeah, I knew about that one.
Right, so when I built this, to start with, I had it square over, and it was telling me that it was going to subside into the water.
Nice.
So I had to move it. Right, so that's that. You on priority as well. And you. I just realised I've got to have the whole sand system in as well, haven't I, now to this? No, needs too close, needs to move back one. Which if I put it there, technically got both outputs. will go down to the place I want it to. There we go. And then we can change those. Actually, I also love the fact that there's the quick set copy. I like that feature. That's so good. We need to change that to that. Inputs. Ah, see, look, so it needs 40. You've got to input lab equipment to it. God. What? How many more changes will we keep finding in this game? Right, you can... I've got the truck, that, so... Because of the distance, I'll give him 3. Wood is missing now. Why did you stop giving... Okay, I'll give you another truck again. Why all that came to a halt. That's better, you're in operation now. I thought I'd got that before. Quick deliver. Right, so we should see a fleet of trucks heading up this way, I hope. No, all the coal trucks are in use, so we might as well give him another couple. Just thinking I could actually have probably done this a lot easier with balancers, couldn't I?
A million and one ways of doing things in this game.
That's what I love about it. There's no there's no right way or wrong way, really.
No.
Right, get that done. That done. The first thing we're going to do is actually pause that. Get that quick delivered, because that way that building gets underway. Tell him to mine sand. I'm looking forward to seeing the big trucks now. You know, the level 3s.
I heard of them. I've never seen them.
No, neither have I. I'm looking forward to I've seen pictures of them.
Yeah, they're like quarry type trucks, aren't they?
Yeah.
Big things. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's going to be like when I'm digging down the bottom part of this living iron and that. I mean, it's like they've hardly made a dent in this rock. Right. Mr. Maintenance, what you done? I think here comes the first load of sand. Right, so maintenance is right the way down, of course, because we've got the new maintenance depot. Have you made... You have. So if I was to take that off pause, will it being delivered like that count? No. Turn that off. I need it to export it manually, if you know what I mean. To complete the building.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I do it this way, if it will let me. I wonder if it'll let me quick complete it once I've got 8, because it's already got 1 partially out, so that's why it's only counting 7. Oh, I need to put more power. Yeah, quick deliver. So that maintenance is online. Electronics, diesel. Can't fit it there. It'll go there. Generators need electronics to be built as well. Right. You can go. Oh, wow, the captain's office even looks different now. I'm not going to build that just yet. You've got sand, so we'll take that one out. You've got sand, so we'll take that one out. Right. I'm trying to work out what once this gets full, does it then jump up a bit, or does it, that's all it needs for the entire bit of research?
I know, I'll have to test that out.
Well, that's what I'm just looking at now. It's using it. It uses 4 every 60 seconds, it says. If you 4 every 60 seconds and you make 8 every 40 seconds, realistically, this could supply a couple of these. I could put the second one next to it. Yeah. That, in theory, should give me... I can then replace... Right, what are you not getting enough of? Mechanical parts. Yeah, I suppose I'm kind of probably not making enough mechanical parts. Not making enough power either. Oh, you need fuel, that's why. I think I'm making enough power now. You know what? There's enough power supply up here now that I think I can actually justify putting the storage in and bringing its own fuel supply up. Oh, Johnny, thank you very much for the subscribe, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's going well. We're just getting our head around all these different new bits in the game. Diesel export. I'm only going to tell it to keep the tank half full. Well, welcome to the stream anyway. Oh, actually, that's the bit I want prioritised. Yeah, it's I'm loving I'm loving the changes made to this game. Loving them. I take it you're playing the game yourself, are you, Johnny? I say things are getting dumped there. See, this is the first ramp I've got to make, because this gets me a ramp down to this level, which then means I can then... I'm probably going to tunnel down through one of these bits. There's another oil deposit amongst this rock over here. I do want to move the housing. That food was tight before. We got it back to 40 months. And they can live on potatoes and vegetables at the moment. No, you're not playing it. No, okay. No, this game, as it is, you're very welcome to come and join us. It's always good to have new people about. Anybody else who wants to join in the chat, it is on subscriber only because we got a ton of bots last night when we were streaming. So we've had to do this to eliminate them ruining it for everyone else. It was quite funny. We didn't just get attacked once, Andy, last night. We got about 6 or 7 attacks. Right. So has this sand improved the amount of concrete? Yeah, it is. Look at this. We're now getting loads. Just means the cement's going further as well now, which is good. Right, you're waiting for mechanical parts. Which a lot of it's going to maintenance at the moment because of course it needs it to get back up to speed. Which is all good. Yeah, population's still growing. I've only got 7 workers left though. You know what, I'm going to delete, well, before that finishes, I'm going to get this one gone. Otherwise I won't have enough workers. I'm going to have to start thinking about bringing more workers in. Or actually, I think the best thing is actually just kind of wait to bring more workers in until we got the housing 2 unlocked. Upgrade some of the current housing. So we don't actually have to build out more space. That makes sense to me. What's it going to throw in the middle of the middle of what we need to build it? Need to complete this one. Just not quite, because it takes 4 every... Five, 6, 7, 8. Trying it a slightly different way. Farm could not store all the products. Right, I have actually got this kind of set up ready for that. That. And then see, you're ready now. So I can now undo that. Missing input products. You're coming. Right, so that's our we've got 2 new research things, both getting the input products they need. it's still concrete that's slowing it down, but it's better than it was. And I think it'll just get better with time. Right, that's happening, that's happening. I want to improve our residents' health side of things. You're going to be for water. Not enough workers. Oh well. Ah! Right, hang on. That one. I can adopt 10. So your waste. Right. Need more power. Can't wait to get my power plant built. That's definitely going to help a few things. I've got a megawatt just from generators. Right, this is not generating enough fuel now. So that's that. Bulldoze that one. Right, so that's that bit. Right, we've got housing 2 now. $75 yellow plus 30 electronics. Upgrade. That's a new addition to that as well. We've got to keep an eye on that because we may need to increase the oil we're pulling out the ground. Yeah, because oil's just coming in and literally getting straight into the machines and getting used up. So if it's getting used that quickly there, that tells me this is going to drain very quickly. Look, just constant flow of... Right, so we need to get more. I need to put another one in. It says, because I know in the beta it was 3 to a refinery. It seems to be 4 to a refinery now in this one. How much do you... You only need 2 workers. You're miles away. Maintenance is fine. I'd say they definitely think the research things are faster once you start providing it with the materials. I do want to know what the export's going to be from it though. Was that throughput, possibly? So you can hook them up nose to tail?
Well, look at the description in the tech tree. Might tell you.
No, because it just tells you what it does. Let's have a look at research. Where's lab 3? This allows to be provided with lab equipment on continuous basis in order to work. Well, we know that. The hell is that? Liquid nitrogen. What? What? Liquid nitrogen. I reckon that's going to come from... No. Wonder what liquid nitrogen would come under.
It's showing a chemical plant of some kind there, isn't it, in the recipe?
Chemical plant. Oh yeah, it does. It actually comes with nitrogen plus steel. God, they don't have like making things complicated, don't they?
Right.
Adds the more and more to the fun of it all.
Anyway, mate, I'm going to turn back into a pumpkin any minute. So,
no problem at all, mate. I'm going to go for another 30 minutes, I think, and then I will call it. I'll be calling it a night. So,
all right, it's been fun.
Thank you for keeping me company.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
I will speak to you soon.
Okay, take it easy.
All right, so we've got. Is that 7? Not quite holding its own yet. Right, so what we're seeing is actually we're seeing some cement backlogging onto the belts now, which is what we want to be seeing. Right. Got those. I think I need to put another water pump or there. I don't think, have we got any water up there? No. Off, export on. Right, we've got vegetables in storage there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pipe this fuel across, this oil across, I think. It's got to that stage for running the $174 it needs. I think we're going to have to watch here. It's those diggers there. Actually, no, they can get all the way around that way. It's just watching that there's still a path for them to get round at some point. Right, so we've done fields, we've got all of that stuff. Generators, dumps, loading balances, storage. Captain's office I've not put down. All of that's down. May have to put another smart conveyor. I'm curious about this flaming port. I'm just doing that so I can see what comes out it. Nothing. That's curious. I'm wondering what that's for. Oh, I've got no research selected. Right, so we've done that stuff. Let's get retaining walls. Power generation. Basic desalination. Or advanced diesel. Cargo depot. Actually, I want pipes too for a lot of this. Oh, storage too. Might as well throw some other trucks in the mix. We're kind of getting back on top of fuel again. I'm just curious. Yeah, I need that bit being cleared. Okay, let's leave those bits alone for now. I can clear those, and then I want it clearing that lot over there. Because that's for saying we can then start moving the housing. Or that's the plan anyway. Get it to get a bit more of that because we've got a backlog. That's actually going to then create more fuel being used, isn't it? At least until all these oil trucks are done. Why aren't you... And it's just the amount of oil coming down the pipe. We need to get the better pipes. Right, this is what I was doing before I got interrupted by that. Was putting in basically a water export station. Not enough workers. I'm a worker short. I mean, you've got to be happy with the way it's all going. I mean, we're still on this first level. I do need to move this. I can't do that until they've cleared that bit. I've got to move up this because that means they've got. I do want to get up production on the here as well. We've still got a bit of a backlog here, not as much as it was. We've got tons of potatoes now sitting waiting. And vegetables as well. Is that... No, we haven't got a harbour for exporting. Let's have a look at blah, blah, blah. There's no option to trade food for anything. Yeah. Right, I am going to leave it there for tonight, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll be back on Saturday night, 8 PM. As in, unfortunately, tomorrow night I do need to get some editing done, and Friday night I do need a night for myself, as you can understand. So we'll be back Saturday night with some more Captain of Industry, Sunday night with some more Icarus, and we'll see you about arranging some more streams for the start of the week as well. Do check out the latest episodes of the series. They come out 3 o'clock every day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to get a few more likes on this to get it into double figures. So if you haven't done so already, please do hit that like button. I will see you all very soon. Till then, have a lovely night. Bye bye for now.